And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Curry is out there with Dixon. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Dixon. And finished off by Morant.
And you're wondering what makes Ja so special? It's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Outside Curry. From 10 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got 7 rebounds in the game. Good on the shot. Bane's got 8.
This is the defense Bane attracts, and he's superb at fending them off.
Morant against Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Morant against Curry. Outside for Jackson. Morant left side. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Dixon, guarded by Bane. A nice shot by Dixon.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant scanning the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Both free throws good from Morant. RJ, Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Morant. He's got 20.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Now here's Morant. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And he drives in. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Not as good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Dixon. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. So timeout called here. First for Memphis. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And I think for Golden State, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead. They know there's still a lot left to prove.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Warriors trail by 9. Curry looking it over. From deep three-point territory. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
First 3 of the half, 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Curry against Morant. Pass to Green. Outside, Kuminga. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Dixon's shot is off.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Bain with it. Now guarded by Dixon. Morant with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Curry with it. He's got 14. Puts up a deep 3. Everything's within Curry's range.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Morant passes to Williams. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Dixon. 22 points for him. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Williams. And the Warriors also making a change. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And that one's good, Morant.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Timeout called the Warriors. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries me with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Dixon. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Warriors trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Dixon. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 24 points for Smooth. And here's Smart. He has 5. Driving in. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now, here's Moody. He's covered closely. And blocked by Bain. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And Memphis making a change here. Wells is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Moody. Here's Dixon, defended by Aldama. There's the drive. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Dixon. And it's Smart with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now the pass to Aldama. Good D by Anderson. Warriors trail by 9. To the inside, Dixon. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Dixon's got 12 points in just the second half. The Grizzlies shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Now here's Smart, defended by Dixon. Nice shot by Smart.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Now, here's Bain. 8 points for him. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's the teardrop. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Kuminga. Anderson outside. Pass to Dixon. Beyond the arc. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. He kicks to Smart. Down low. Here's Aldama. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Dixon's shot is off.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boards. Desmond Bain, 4th.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a 2-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And the energy they show on the glass is outstanding. They work so hard in that paint.
Now here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far.
Just a heads-up play by Smart, pushing the ball ahead. He knows not to hold that ball when someone has a good look ahead.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Dixon.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pippen outside. Knocks it loose. Plenty of space. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Schroeder outside. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Dixon. Fires for three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Every coach's dream. Smart. He's a high motor player that's a high IQ player. That combination just can't beat.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors trail by 11. Schroeder outside. Pass to Dixon. Out to the right wing. He lobs it up, and that one is stuffed right through.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Memphis leading by 9. Pippen down low. He's guarded by Schroeder. And it's Pippen missing. Now Pajemski. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Outside Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip